Hello there. Hi. Welcome in. Welcome back. Welcome to the evening of the 11th of February 2026. I almost forgot what month it was. We're playing Animal Crossing tonight. We usually do that in the afternoons, but we did our Division 2 stream in the afternoon today, so it's Animal Crossing tonight. It's going to be a chill evening stream. I don't know if it'll take the whole stream, but we'll definitely be working our way through our dailies. I think today will mark the last day for getting a mermaid recipe from Pascal. We'll try again tomorrow just in case there's one I forgot, but I do believe it'll be the last day. We'll acquire the mermaid shelf today, and then that should be the last item. Basically, the way we'll check is tomorrow. If we just get a pearl, then that'll be it. And then our mermaid room will be complete. And we won't have to worry about saying hello to Pascal anymore, which will be sad, but it will save us some time not having to swim around the ocean looking for a scallop. But yeah. So we're going to do some Animal Crossing tonight. If we get finished early, of course, we'll probably switch over to some House Flipper, and we'll go from there. But yeah, we did do Division 2 this afternoon. We did a bit of a longer stream of that. We have basically one more area to clear up in the main game, and then we'll be probably moving on to the finish of the main game, and then probably the first DLC. I don't know how long the DLCs are. I have not played the DLCs. Those will probably take a little bit longer, but I don't think they're anywhere near as long as like the main game or anything like that. So, and I think the second DLC mainly added some like PvP stuff. So I don't think the second DLC is like super long at all. And then I'll have to ask Leave and Void what the goal is after we finish that. They might just want to call the playthroughs done. I don't know if they'll want to do any of the raids or anything like that. I'm not sure. I'll have to talk to them once we finish the DLCs. So that might be the end of the collabs there. I don't know if they'll want to collab on anything else. Obviously, we'll have to see. But yeah, so we'll be working on that, of course, on our Wednesdays. But might be done in the next few Wednesdays with that. So we'll see. But we're gonna keep working on Animal Crossing probably until about Sunday, unless something comes up that's like, oh yeah, we need to do this thing, or oh, this thing I want to show off. So we'll probably do this till probably for about 3 more streams after tonight. So Thursday, Friday, Sunday, because we don't stream on Saturdays. Tomorrow night we're going to be doing Ocarina of Time. We're about to head into Shadow Temple, so we'll do Shadow Temple, probably do some more cleanup. I want to get a big Goron sword and maybe a little bit more map cleanup stuff. Try to get a few more heart pieces out of the way, and then make our way to Spirit Temple. Of course, we'll have the 2 parts of the Spirit Temple, kid version and adult version of Spirit Temple. And then we'll be headed to Ganon's Tower after that. So maybe a couple more streams of that. That'll be Thursday and Sunday. And then we have South of Midnight on Friday, which we'll probably finish up. I think we're on chapter 10, and I think there's 14 chapters. So I'm guessing we should finish that up on Friday. When I looked at the thing, it said it only took 9 hours to beat, and we've put a little bit longer in that, but I think it's because we're doing side stuff, so it might take a little bit longer. If it takes into next week, that's fine. We'll finish that up on Monday at the latest, and then move on to the next game. But yeah, so it seems like next week we will definitely be moving into a brand new grouping of games. I hope everybody will be excited for. One is going to be a series that we're looking to mark off our list. Another one will be the next friend favorite retro, and then the last one will be a new horror game that some people have asked about, and one that I've been meaning to get to for a little while. So should be an exciting next week. I don't think the horror game will take... It might only take 1 stream for the horror game. If it takes longer, then, you know, that's whatever. But, and then the Friend's Favorite Retro, there are two games that probably won't take too long, and then there's Shenmue, which will probably take a little while. So depending on which one we get, the Friend's Favorite Retro could take a little while, but if we get the other two before Shenmue, we could potentially finish up with Friend's Favorite Retro, either finish two games very quickly and then have the like a longer finale, or we could have a long game and then a quicker finale. It just really depends on when the wheel chooses, because I do not choose. The wheel chooses for us. I don't know why I'm talking so weird tonight. I do apologize. So, but that is what's coming up within the next few days, if you are wondering. So, all that being said, I think we can go ahead and jump into our stuff for the night, although I do need to go ahead and put our links into chat, so give me just a second to do that. First link here we've got is our YouTube link over here on Twitch, so people can find us, and the next link is basically the inverse of that. It's our Twitch link over on YouTube, so they can find us. I like to give links and pin those in chat, so if someone can't find us in either location, they can find us. Just makes it easier. Alright, we'll turn that off. Done that. This is good. Alright, everything looks good. Everything looks like it's running. Captions are good. Alright, let's swap over here. Not this time. No loading screen this time. Alright. The shops will be, unfortunately, closed, but that's fine. We're not looking to make a whole bunch of money. Like I said, we only have a few more days probably left in this game, so we're not going to be looking to rush, like, paying off the loan or anything like that. But yeah. Because we are at our potentially final loan, but there might be one after that. No, I think he told us there's one after that. An event announcement. February 16th will be celebrating festival. Oh, okay, they did tell us about that. Okay. Loveliest of lovely days. I did not plant that many gyroids. Oh, Mama sent us something interesting. Mom's embroidery. Okay. What the heck is... What the heck is all of this? Scatteroid. Stelloid. I remember planting two. Oh, and then a fossil. Okay. That's just a weird spawn chance, I guess, that we got there. Alright. But, welcome in. Hopefully you're doing well today. That is a weird magnetization away from where I wanted to be. Alright, that's not the right one. Alright, dive for sea creatures is our ×5 for today. That's good. We'll definitely be doing that. Might even be the last day we do so. Okay. We got our tomatoes for today. It is snowing, which means that counts as rain, which means we don't have to water anything today. That's produce. Got our message in the bottle today. Let's see what we got. Ironwood cart. We definitely do not have that. Alright. Make sure we talk to our friends today. I forgot to make a list of what everyone likes. Probably won't end up doing that, to be honest, given that we only have a few more days left. Who is that, and why are they walking so weird? Okay, they have a thought bubble over their head. Guess we will talk to this person, figure out what their business is in our town. You good? How disappointing. I came all this way just to turn around and leave. Well, why did I... Julia. Nowhere to stay the night. It's such a waste spending so much of the day traveling. Follow me to the hotel. In any case, why don't you stay with us? About Julia's room. Why don't you set up a VIP room? Okay. Pick a theme. Let's choose a theme. Let's do a jungle room. Why not? Peacock in the jungle. Okay. Gonna do this real quick. Is there a bed? Really? A sleeping bag? Okay, sure. Let's do this. Leaf campfire. Oh, there's not a lot to this. Stone table. Tarantula model. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna keep this simple, I guess. You can sleep there. Do that. There you go. Good enough. Hold on. Okay. Okay. 300. And inviting a guest. Okay. So if we, I guess if we find a guest and then make the room, it's 300 instead of... But if we just... Take tourists to the hotel. Yeah, okay. So if we find them... Sometimes tourists visit the island without booking a room. If you'd be so kind as to take them to our hotel, and I will give you some miles as a thank you. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So that's the difference there. Alright, back to what we were doing. Hey, it's Gulliver. Nice. Hoping for another Gulliver day. I'm gonna do this 30 times to get the golden shovel, so... Wake up, Gulliver. Okay. Devastating tickle attack. Okay. Can't summon the rescue because of your phone, yes. Okay. Shovel. Grab the seashells on the way to find all the parts. Crab. Alrighty. So we got Gulliver today, which is nice. Okay, that's 1. We need 5 total. Hello, weird night chicken. Knox. Okay. Alright, all our peaches and apples are ready. We'll have to pick those. Large snowflake. There's a snowball. Where's our other snowball? Where's the other snowball? It wouldn't be back here, would it? No. Usually they're nearby each other. Huh. Well, that's a lot of rocks. What's up, Tex? Okay. Hmm. Really? Alright, that's 2. It's 3. You doing anything today here, friend? Rolf? Nope, you're just hanging out. Okay. Rolf's not doing anything today. Gotta figure out who's crafting or cooking today. You're reading. Okay. Alright. I need you to move out of my way, thank you. I've got a rock to hit. Okay. Hmm. Let's repair our shovel. Ah, now I know why the snowball disappeared. Sneaky little... So that's one of them. Where'd the other one go? Where'd you roll the other one to, you little... Sneaky... There it is. Okay. Yeah. You gotta be careful about the dung beetles. They love to, like, roll your snowballs away. There we go. Let's see. Frozen sculpture. Okay. So another one down. Scrappy heels. Nice. Okay. Now that we've got thoroughly distracted. Did we talk to you, Cobb? I think we already did. We'll just look this up. Cobb. Gift. Gardening supplies. Else. How many other appearances? What do I gift? Give me the gifts. Tomato. Striped shirt. You know what? Fair enough. I gave you a tomato, you give me a striped shirt, I'll take it. Fair enough, bro. You know, I just realized I run around here like an absolute mad person. I didn't even think about tarantulas. There could absolutely be a tarantula around here waiting to murder me. I think that's what, 4? Yeah, okay, so we need one more, and I think he was standing on it, so... Yep, there's 5. Alright, Gulliver, let's get you out of here, friend. Alright. That should do it. Alright. Okay, we got the snowfolk done, we got Gulliver done. Gotta find the rest of our fossils, we gotta hit some rocks. There's our money. I'll do that in a little bit. Where I talk to you? No. Okay. I really need to put a bridge in. What does it need for a bridge kit? I don't want to put a bridge, like, right here. Yeah. What do we need for a bridge kit? I think we might have what we need. I think it's like 4 stakes, right? Oh, there's the sculpture. Woven vine set, ironwood cart, and vine ladder set. Nice. What is this? Modeling clay. Cheese? No, it's modeling clay. Hey, thank you for following. We do anonymous follows here. If you'd like to personalize thank you, just say, hey, I followed in chat. I'll thank you personally. Otherwise, feel free to keep lurking. Yeah, no, it's modeling clay. Hi, Ellie. What you doing up here? Welcome in, Mandu? Mandu? Is that how you say that? You'll have to give me some instructions on how to pronounce your name incorrectly. Mandu? Okay. Hi, Cookie. Mandy? Okay. I like to think of this wooden block chest as a kind of a treasure chest. Do you want this? Let's give you... also give you a tomato. A down jacket, sure. We're just giving everybody tomatoes today. You get a tomato, and you get a tomato, and you get... Everybody loves just me showing up and just throwing tomatoes at them. Alright, we need to find the rest of our fossils. Doop, doop. Also, I need to be careful. I need to be very, very careful. At any time, there could be a tarantula. Do you play a lot of Animal Crossing, Mandy? Is this one of our big trees? It was. We got a full 90k payout out of that tree. Nice. You know what? We're gonna pay that forward. We're gonna make this one also a 30k tree. Bury and hole. And hope that it also spits out 90k. Let's see. How many fossils do we have? Wait, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're still missing one fossil. I'm not completely out of my mind here. I also hear a present. Which is yellow, which might mean it also has bells in it. No, punk pants. They're red. Okay. Nice. Game's calling us a punk. Which, depending on what area you grew up in, is either an insult or a compliment. Where is our last fossil at? I don't think they can. Okay, they can spawn back here, right? No? Okay. I need to just flatten that wall out back there just to make sure nothing can spawn back there. I wonder if it spawned in our orchard, which is what I was afraid of, but... Hi, cop, didn't we? Some kind of scary rustling sound coming from behind you. Oh. Distress, thank you. Thank you, that's... Well, Cobb, you do realize that there could be tarantulas around. You really need to not run up to me and say that kind of stuff. Bro. Like... Where's this last fossil? I don't think it can spawn behind buildings, but... Oh, maybe it's in here somewhere? I just missed it. Guess it could be... There it is. I was about to say, I guess it could be in here, too. Oh. Found you. Sneaky little fossil. You know what? We didn't talk to Filbert. I guess Filbert's our cook/craft for today. So, let's see what our... He's our lazy resident. Oh, Filbert's not home. Huh, wonder where Filbert's at. Tex wasn't doing anything today. Whose house is this? Oh, we didn't talk to Rhonda today. Maybe Rhonda. Rhonda's our normal. Is Rhonda cooking today? Rhonda's cooking today. Hi, Rhonda. What you cooking? Fruit cupcakes. Hell yeah. Let's make some fruit cupcakes. Thank you, Rhonda. We like our fruit cupcakes. Alright, so I think we visited everybody today. We talked to Rolf. We didn't talk to Filbert. We talked to Salil. Yeah, we didn't talk to Filbert. Wonder if Filbert's getting coffee. We gotta stop in there anyways. So we can get our stuff identified, assessed, if you will. We didn't get anything new yesterday, so hopefully we get lucky and get something today. We had a 3 assess the day before, so it kind of balanced out. Alright, we got anything today here, Blathers? Hey, found something. We do like it when we find something. Alright, Blathers. How lucky we get today? Oh, we got a 50. We got Amber and a Terra body. Okay, so I think we're only missing the Terra head, and that one will be done. We started out with just like one piece of it. Let's go check our fossils. Amber is also one of the ones in the front area, so we've been knocking out some fossils right and left here. So yeah, so we're missing 2 from that side now, 1 from that side. So that's 3 up front. How are we doing? We found a lot of stuff recently. Yeah, so this is finished. This is still missing its head. That's finished. Oh, okay, that's good. No, looks like the Pteranodon and the Terra are both finished. Sorry, they call this the what? And there's also Filbert. Filbert's checking out the Quetzalcoatlus. Quetzalcoatlus. Yeah. Alright, so we're still missing a tail on the Stegosaurus. I think this... Yeah, Stegosaurus and the Ankylosaurus is good. That's missing a head. That's missing a tail. Those are looking pretty good. That's looking pretty good. This is still missing the torso. We can run right through it. That's looking good. Something's missing here. Looks... Maybe not. Maybe that's just a light. We're looking pretty good up here. Okay, something up here is missing. Looks like hips and a tail, probably. So not too shabby in the fossil department. Now this room was pretty empty last time we checked it, so we'll have to look. All right, looks like mammoth's good. Yeah, still missing quite a bit in this room too. But we're getting there, slowly but surely getting there, fossil-wise. Obviously, art will take a bit longer. Now we could go do that commune thing and get. We don't know how that works, but we could get Red to be at the art commune and figure out how that works, and maybe get art more consistently. But that we're not going to worry about the commune, I think, on this playthrough. I think that would add just so much more time to play through, and we've got a lot of stuff we got to get to, so we'll leave the commune for other people to explore. Oh, who are you, friend? My biceps were out? Okay. More than just my biceps, my triceps too. Drift. Friendship muscles the hardest. Okay, well, we're gonna have some coffee. I say yes. Here you go. 1 fresh brew, piping hot cup of coffee. Acidity and fully bodied flavor. Can't add I wouldn't add a single thing. Thank you very much. Alright. Yep. Nook Miles. That's like our 5th cup of coffee, right? Yep. Aromatic beans. Alright. Whew. Okay. Let's go store some stuff. Tomatoes, clay, iron nuggets. I'm just gonna... Oh, you can't drop that. Interesting. Put it in storage. Put it in storage. I need to register that. Mom's embroidery. Modeling clay. Okay. Oh, hello? Why? Why are you here? Okay. It's Peach. Cool, thanks. Sure. High card, low card. I'll give you my denim cap? Okay. Bigger. Thanks. Can you leave my house? Yeah, can you leave, please? Jesus Christ. Just barged into my home. What the... Denim cap? Oh, okay, that's not what I was expecting that to be. Okay. Get all of our fruit. Let's say I hear a present. And now I see one. Is that purple or is it just a weird blue? Probably just a weird blue. I don't think there's purple present. Yeah, it's nuggets. Iron nuggets. Blue is usually a resource. Alright, grab all these. Fortunately, we won't be able to sell. If we sell them in the box, it's only going to be 80%, but... Alright. Guess I'll just drop, 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 drop. I need to go into storage, storage, place. Oh, this little beetle poo poo ball. Nice. Place. Okay. So we'll sell all of that stuff. I'm not sure if food rots if you leave it out like that. I think about it. Probably better to store it. I did not mean to take up that rug. Okay. Alright. Actually, let's not put it there. I'm gonna put it over here. Place. 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 There. That's all stuff we're gonna sell. I need to go to resident services. Anything in here today? Rose flooring. Interesting. Okay. Telescope. Water shoes, outdoor shorts. Okay, we definitely don't have that one. I don't... let's get the telescope. Outdoor shorts. I think that's it. Alright. Then we can store the rest of this. Alright. Rose flooring. Interesting. Alright, now we gotta start shaking the trees, find our furniture, and the wasps. Oh, you're a weird looking penguin. Aurora. Okay. Money. Money. Stick. Did we talk to Rocket today? I don't know if we talked to Rocket today. Baked salmon over shaved ice. Fair enough, I guess. Grab these. There, I had to readjust in my seat a little bit there. Kind of an uncomfortable position. There's our first wasp for the day. Try not to forget these trees today. Alright, didn't forget them and they didn't have anything for us. Alright, start all the way over here. Nothing. Okie dokie. Yep. I had to take a chance. Just in case it was indeed the stringfish again, but... You never know, maybe you get lucky. Okay. Haven't got a single piece of furniture yet. I've only found one wasp. Okay, there's our first furniture. Throwback Gothic mirror. I'm into it. Nice. I'm sorry I doubted you today, trees. I shall hold my tongue. Champion's Pennant. That sounds cool too. Alright, both of our furniture were on the top thing, which means that all of these trees are going to have 4 different wasps' nests on them. Great. Can't wait to get jumped by wasps. Hey, there's the spider. I knew it wasn't out of season. So this is the spider. I talked about this before. These come out at night. This is not the tarantula. This is not the thing that can kill you. But these are the spiders. Also, if you're afraid of spiders, I apologize. Those can come out at night from shaking trees. If you've not seen the spider. Those are different than the tarantulas. I am actually not sure how much a spider nets you. Bells-wise. There's our second wasp. Our third wasp. And our fourth wasp. So somewhere is our fifth wasp. I think it's probably over here, if I had to take a guess, in one of these trees. There it is. And our fifth wasp. Alright. Ready to talk to you today, right? Alrighty. So, throwback Gothic mirror. What does that look like? Oh, it's the fun mirror. Nice. I love that mirror. Hold on. Show it off again. It's that mirror. I love that mirror. What is this other one we got? Champion's Pennant. Oh. So it's the flag. Okay, nice. How much does a spider sell for? Do I have that written down? Do. Spider. Not seeing it. Spider. $600. Okay, so not a whole lot, which makes sense because they're basically stationary, right? Like just come out of trees. So who are you? Lucha. Okay. Okay. Okie dokie. Place item. Place item. Just putting all these down for us to... Oh, you can stack these. Nice. For us to sell tomorrow. Hi, Cookie, what's up? Think you're moving away from this island? No. Why does everybody want to move away? Plant. Okay. Alright, let's drop some stuff off at our house. And then we will go get, potentially, our last scallop that we need to get the last mermaid recipe. And then, we'll go do our trips with, Captain. What is this? Oh, okay. So I need a table now. Do I have a table in my storage? Just something to set something on. Let's get a box. I could always put it on a cardboard box. Cardboard box it is. Go. Put in storage. Put in storage. Where? Alright, let's go say hello to Pascal. Seaweed, nice. You are very slow, so not something we're looking for. I was like, is that a sea cucumber? It wasn't moving, and I was like, that's fine. We still get this out of it, so. Alright. Oh, there it is. Hi, Pascal. Of course. And then we should get the mermaid shelf, which I believe is the last recipe we need. I'm gonna lay some truth on you. What's the truth for today? Never count your chickens before they've hatched. You gotta respect their privacy, man. Man, you know, with everything that's going on, Pascal, that might be the best truth you've given us so far. You gotta respect their privacy, man. Like, cheers to that, Pascal. Cheers to that. Wrap your noodle around that. Today is a good day. Yep. You oughter know. That should be mermaid shelf. Yep. I think that tracker, the 20 tracker, is the thing that tells you that you've got all the recipes too. Which reminds me, there should be one for the snowfolk as well. Yeah, because there's Set Sail for Adventure. No, that's not it. What is it? There's You Oughter Know. Hey, Worsk. Is there not one for... Finding Treasure? There's that one, which tells you... This one, Snow Maestro. Yeah. I think that tells us how many recipes we're missing for the Snowfolk. Hope you're having a good day. I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. Sometimes it's all we can ask for. So according to the Snowfolk thing, I need 7. That's interesting. Hopefully you're doing all well, okay as well, Worsk. Alright, mermaid shelf, clam and coral. Cool. There we go. I believe with that item, we have completed. Should fit perfectly right there. Yep. And then we should still be able to do this. Just lie down. And with that, I believe our mermaid room is complete. I do believe that's everything except the fence, because the fence is a fence. Like, I'm not gonna put a fence in this room, but yep, we've got the floor, the wallpaper, the what is that? Vanity, chair, sofa, divider, bed, shelf, clock, lamp. Wardrobe, drawers, both dresses, both shoes, tiara, and table. Oh, and rug. And table. No, I said the table. Yeah. The music box and the archway are actually, and the fish are not a part of the set. Those are something separate. Those two items are a part of the shell set, which come from Peppy Villagers. So, believe it or not, those are not part of the set. Those are just something that we added. So, but there you go. The mermaid set. It is finished. Alright. Still got a little ways to go for our room back here, unfortunately. We will not be able to finish this room before we finish the week, because we still have, I think, at least like 6 items, and we're only going to be doing like 3 more days of this, so we still need the wallpaper, we still need like the ice cream. I think there's like 3 or 4 other items after that, so unfortunately we won't be finishing this room. I would love to get the wallpaper before we finish, but it's a random chance from the snowfolk, so it's really up to the snowfolk whether we get the wallpaper or not, but yeah, so. And I'm not, that is also dependent on my ability to make snow people, and unfortunately some days it's better than others. But yeah. So we're going to store this while we're here, put it in storage. But now we are going to go take our trips with Captain. To go to our islands, we get 2 trips a day because of the hotel stuff. Place item. Can I put an item on top of this thing? Place item. Alright, that's all stuff to sell. So we're going to take our 2 Captain trips for the day, and then we'll see where we're at after that. Okay. I was like, make sure we don't run on the pier, just in case there's a pier fish, and it does seem like there is one, but it could just as easily be a sea bass, as it could a tuna or marlin. So those are the only two pure fish we can get this time of year, are the blue marlin and the tuna. So, unfortunately for us, those... And it's a sea bass, which arguably is not terrible for us anymore because we can cook them. We can cook them, so... Alright, Captain. Let's go. Let's listen to Captain sing while we head to our first destination. Oh. You don't get seasick, do you? Alright, let's see what we got. We don't have these flowers. These are chrysanthemums, I believe. So we might take some of these flowers with us. Also, these are... Are those just weeds? Those are. Alright, so I'm gonna grab a couple of each of these. And probably these weeds. I think those are chrysanthemums, right? Hyacinths. I am completely wrong. Those are hyacinths. Which I think we can actually grow on our island, but... so we need one more white one. Good. I'll probably just grab all these weeds as well. These will probably need them for something of value at some point. Okay. I'm gonna keep checking these trees to see if we can get a wasp or furniture out of them. We haven't been able to, but... Okay, I think that's 2 of each. Yeah, that's 2 of each, so... Okay, well, at least there's a lucky rock on this island. At the very least, we'll get some cash out of it. gonna have my net out just in case there is a tarantula waiting for us somewhere. Let's open a bottle. Alright, what recipe do we have here? Golden gears. Nice. Okay. Too bad we don't have regular gears, so... Do they have the... Yeah, I'm saying, usually they have like a hopscotch rock you can jump on. Live your life, hermit crab. Live your life. Alright. I forgot we were supposed to find a gyroid on there. I was like, well, this island's kind of lackluster, to be honest. And then I saw the spot up there. I was like, oh yeah, gyroids. Let's dig here. Huh. Pretty good rock. Pretty good rock. Gyroid. Alright. Finish gathering up all these weeds. Check this tree. Yeah, no, it doesn't seem like you can get furniture or wasps out of the nests on the Mystery Islands. Very odd. Like, I thought I saw coconuts. I did. Coconuts, I did see. How much inventory do we have? Yeah, we have enough for probably to do the next island, unless it's like a special island. Alright. Alright, Captain, we're done here. Ugh. Trip isn't over till you're back home. Okay. Alright, 100 tickets, let's go. Alright. Back out we go. Oh. Yep. Alright. Hey, potatoes. Well, this was worth it. Give me them potatoes. Found our veggie crop. So now we need carrots and pumpkins, I think are the other ones. But I don't think you can get pumpkins until, like, Halloween. I don't know. Maybe you can get those out of season, but... Okay. I'm going to repair my shovel, just in case. Not craft. Alright, ooh, a cooking recipe. Does it have to do with potatoes? Peach jelly. It doesn't, but we do have peaches. So that is still something we can do. So I will take it. That's a really big fish. Ah, that would explain it. I was like, that is a sizable fish. Oop. Oh no, I've run out of space. Okay. How many plants do we have? Because we only need 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because we're planting, yeah, we're planting 6. So, plant. I only need 6. So, that should be enough. We'll just grab the rest of the potatoes. Alright. More potatoes. Shovel. Here. And here. Grab these, grab that. Grab that. Gyroid. Those. Alright. I think that's all the rocks. Fortunately, no lucky rock on this island, but we did get... What? Swap it. How do I get rid of the bug? Those are the same size. I do not think either one of them are a... sturgeon. I think they're both bass. Yeah. Let it go. Alright. Grab these. Okay, we got the potatoes, we got the recipe, we got our coconuts. I think we're good. This is actually a very good island for us. We got the gyroid. Alright. Thank you, Captain. You took us to a very good island. Ready to go home. Alright, perfect. Now we got potatoes. So, if we can somehow acquire carrots and pumpkins, I think we'll have all the things that, well, I mean, obviously we still need the other two, fruit, cherries, and oranges, but when it comes to produce, I think we'll have everything. But, of course, we still can have Leif show up and at some point and maybe sell us the starters for something. Alright. So we get to go plant us some potatoes. Some taters. Thanks, Captain. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and do a hole here, a hole here, and a hole here. Plant. Now, can you plant? Okay, you can plant potatoes. That's what I figured. I was like, if you don't have the starters, can you just plant the crop? One, two, plant. Plant. And alright, now I have two more things to plant. Those are going right next to our house. Berry on hole. Those are our gyroid friends. Technically they're watered, but I'm going to water them anyways. Water them again, because I can. There we go. We watered the gyroids. I am going to eat a single potato raw, because we are a psychopath. Mainly because I want to take this tree and get the heck away from my house. I am actually going to do that same thing again. Get this tree. I'm going to plant one there. Oh, that's too close to the... Those are too close to the river, technically, but that's fine. We'll just put one here. Plant. I'll eventually like cut down and move all of these at some point and make it a better village overall. Oh, what's wrong, Rocket? Gotta let out start cleaning my pad. There's so much stuff I don't need. I've got 4 things I never use. Weird about throwing out. Things like what? There's a raglan shirt, all yours for $4.50. What else you got? Earbuds combo? I don't even know what that is. Pass, what else? Victorian dress. Anything else? Retro fan. Sold. Take the retro fan. Why not? Would have taken the Victorian dress, but I needed to know what the last one was. Oh, we got a tick something for that? Oh. That was our 500th furniture item. Or clothing item. Nice. What a way to finish that out. What does this even look like? Oh, it is like a really like. Okay, I get it now. And this should be cat grass? Oh, like a plant. Okay, I was like, what? Alright. Put in storage. Put in storage. Put sea bass in storage because we can cook those. Along with the potatoes that we now have. I'm going to keep the hyacinths out. Oh, we did have an extra sprout. Okay, we'll put that in storage too. Because we need to look at what their breeding is. So let me pull that up real quick. Pictures. Let's see. All right, where is that picture? There we go. All right, so a planted red and yellow has a 50% chance of making an orange. 2 oranges make 2 breeded oranges have a 6% chance of making a purple. If you get 2 blues from an island, Um, you have a 25% chance of getting a purple. And red and white make a pink. Interesting. So what do I want out of this? I guess I don't really want any of these. I don't really like how any of them look. So I guess I'll just stick them in storage, and if we end up deciding we want something for aesthetic reasons, we'll pull them out and do some breeding or something. But as for now, we'll just leave that be. Alright, so let's see. Have we done everything we're going to do today? Let's check. We've done fossils. We've done our scallop. We've done our snowfolk. We've done our islands. We've done our hotel. We've done our resident services. We've talked to everybody today. We don't have to worry about watering stuff because it's raining and everything's already watered. Although I'm very curious. Okay, yeah, no, these are watered. They just sparkled. Whenever they sparkle, that means they're watered. Yeah, I do think everything has been done today for our daily stuff. Kind of sad that we don't have any more mermaid stuff to acquire. I do hear another balloon, though. At least I think I do. Maybe I don't. Maybe I'm just hearing things. I do need to look. I thought I saw somewhere on our map that our path was messed up. It's like right over... Yeah, right here. Start construction. There we go. Wanted to fix that. Also, I want to fix over here. How do I... Okay, that's how I did it. Okay. Okay. There we go. I wanted to make sure there was no... There. Let's actually, we can fix this. There, much better. I just wanted to make sure there was no, like, gap behind the Able sisters there. So that way nothing can get stuck back there. Okay. 'Cause I'm not really doing too much of like the island sculpting stuff. Probably should, but there was one thing I wanted to do. No? Yeah, this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to do that. And then we can make curves. Could do that. All the way around. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Do that to make sure there's nothing able to get behind that house. Okay, that's good. Oh yeah, it's just gonna look funky no matter what we do there, huh? Unless we do that. Huh. Just looks unnatural no matter what we do. Hi, bug. Might have to move this house. There was some other place. Oh yeah, I know where it was. I was like, there was some other place I was gonna move to. I remember what it was. It was over here. There's like a cliff that's like right next to a rock that you can't pass. It's really irritating. When we're right here, you can't squeeze through here, and it's unbelievably irritating. So much better. Okay. I've been trying to get through here since day one, and it just would not happen. Alright. Argyle sweater. Nice. I think that's good for the construction. I don't think there's anything else. Yeah, I'm done. Alright. Hot watering can. You know what I might end up doing, actually, now that I think about it? We might end up moving people's stuff, because, like, now that this is open, I might, like, move the Able sisters, like, right here. I was gonna, like... We might, like, move, like, Nook's Cranny and stuff back. Like, maybe take this mountain back a little bit. Move the stores back. Measure out, like, 2 more rows. Because we need, like, a row for cherries, a row for oranges, right? And then... Because I can just measure it out with regular trees. And then take Nook's Cranny back, put, like, Nook's Cranny and the Able sisters here. Because they'll definitely fit. Or even, maybe even do some shaping and maybe move the river and put, like, the museum, Cranny, and Able sisters just in a row. Just put them all over there. And then, like, move all the houses. Oh, hi. What do you want? Okay. You want a beetle? Give it to me. Okay. Well, they spawn on the stump over here, friend. Although I don't know if they spawn at night, so this should be interesting. But we might, like, clear out these trees and then, like, move everybody down here, right? Because, like, if we look at the map... Where's the map at? There's the map. Right, so we could fit... Like, if I reshaped the river to go, like, a little bit more up and then, like, straighten it down a little bit, we could just, like, and then carve this mountain a little bit. Could just put, like, all the shops in a line here. Leave the orchard, make it go up a couple more rows for the other 2 fruit. And then that way you would have, essentially, you would have, like, the main plaza, a bridge that leads straight to the 3, like, things. Well, you'd have the campsite, the plaza, 3 things. And then over there you'd have, like, all 10 houses, right? So you'd have a 2x5, essentially, of where all the houses would be. Which we don't have. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I would say we don't have all 10, obviously. I thought I had 10 and just miscounted. But, like, we would essentially, like, move, like, Filbert to fill in the middle spot over there, and then move the other 2 to the second row, and just have, like, a 2x5, and just basically just clean up the town a little bit. It would leave the top part basically uninhabited, which would be weird, but we would use that as, like, out of town, you know, feel, I guess. But that would essentially, like, kind of where the museum is would be, like, where the straight line of, like, buildings would be. And then that way we could actually just build a path that goes from, like, the middle to across the bridge to the buildings, but also from the middle to the left to where all the residential, we could just put a path there. So, I don't know. Like I said, we're only probably going to be playing this for a few more days, so I might just end up doing all of that off stream, but... I'm not sure anybody's really interested in any of that kind of stuff. With this, because, like, again, we could basically just line it up, and then we would put like Filbert, like, essentially right here. The problem is that we'd have to, because the way that these houses are, because of this, we couldn't really line Filbert up, I don't think, because I think it would be too close to this. We'd have to check, but we'd probably have to line everybody up to this. But we could easily, like, fix the river and, you know, do what we needed to do. because you can see, like, this house is actually a little off. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't think the bugs are gonna spawn at night, buddy. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get your bug right now. So, but yeah, I think honestly, given everything, I think that is a great place for us to go home. There we go. Call it for Animal Crossing. Now, we are going to probably continue to stream with a little bit of House Flipper here on Twitch, but as for the YouTube stream, that is where we're going to go ahead and end it. So thank you for, if you're watching over there on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We will be back with more of this tomorrow afternoon around 2 p.m. Central. Actually, tomorrow is the Silent Hill broadcast. I don't know. We probably won't stream it, to be honest. I'll probably just catch the thing after the fact. We probably will come in screaming about all the new Silent Hill stuff, and I'll catch it after the fact. So we'll just probably do Animal Crossing, and I might keep like an eye on it or something. But I don't know if we'll restream the broadcast or anything, because I think it's literally at our stream time. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Either we'll do the broadcast and then we'll do Animal Crossing, or we'll do Animal Crossing and then I'll just catch the broadcast as people come running in and telling me how Silent Hill's got 17 new games coming out and all of that fun stuff. But either way, thank you so much for watching over there on YouTube, and I look forward to seeing you in the next stream. Have a good one. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye. Hang out with us here for a little bit. Twitch, and we'll get stuff changed over for House Flipper, and we'll play a little bit of that.